Okay, welcome back to Root Bay. It is 12 o'clock here. We have the second heat of the 55 to 59 men's points race. Huge fields across all the men's grades, so heats for most age groups, except some of the younger age groups. Nathan Bunn's points race final, which was an absolute cracker. So search back through and watch that. That is a real textbook hammerfest, where the Swiss rider Martin Weiss and Nathan Bunn absolutely blew the field to pieces. So we have Tim Pawson in here. He has 2 fourths in the individual pursuit, and on the first day he was 4th in his scratch race. So he's chocker full of motivation to get a medal. One rider off the front. It's a 30 lap race, 3 sprints every 10 laps, points 3 at 5, 3, 2 and 1. I think it's double points on the final sprint, but sometimes the shorter points races, the UCI rules are that there are no points, no double points on the final sprint. Certainly in the final, I would imagine. And I think only 10 points if a rider laps the field. So just because those 20 points for lapping a field can be so, and double points in a shorter points race can certainly upend the result. Although one would argue lapping the field is pretty monumental. So that rider out in front, he was almost on the back of the bunch, but we've got some action here. A couple of riders. Tim is sitting 3rd wheel in the bunch. No, he's actually sitting right towards the back. And the nice New Zealand skin suits, the same skin suits used at the Paris Olympics. So these Masters riders are very grateful to have opportunities. Although to be fair, it provides the people designing these skin suits the opportunity to get more data on them. It's with a background in sports science, it is very clear. It is a very, very individual matter. Oh, so that rider out in front, he has been completely swamped on the first sprint. So that move was all for nothing, and I think he's going to get dropped out the back as the bunch ease up. So it was surprising that the bunch put so much effort into getting 2 and 1 points. And now the UCI bringing in new rules, putting limits on the cost of pretty much everything: bikes, wheels, tyres, helmets, skin suits, to try and control. When the British come out, the Japanese come out on $125,000 frames, bikes. Certainly creates an us versus them. But then Lisa Andrews wins 2 golds on essentially the same bikes that were used at the London Olympics. It is still the rider, and certainly in that case, didn't she do well? So all up above the blue. Where's Tim? He's sitting up nice and high, riding in the black kit, and surprisingly is the New Zealand importer for Look Bikes. He's on one of the flash new Look frames, and with some of the new rules coming in, he's going to have to swap the forks out, but right at 205. Brian Haas, now I remember him from the Pursuit. Oh, he was a rider who just qualified in 4th in the Pursuits, but got up over Tim to take the bronze medal in the Pursuit. The American. Oh, rider going through. Oh, crikey, rider going through. French rider going through on the inside lane. So, Nathan Bunn got a warning. Tim's pushing himself into an excellent position. So Tim's on the front. Tim put himself into an excellent position. The French rider, he's going to get a real speaking to. Nathan Bunn did last night. He come underneath one rider, and that French rider, he's not only going to get a warning, but he's not going to score any points there. That's just reckless behaviour. Sitting on these indoor velodromes, the racing lane is incredibly visible, and it's the most common infringement is riders in the once a rider's in the lane, you're never allowed to go underneath them. So even before the sprinters started. So Tim scores 5 points, so that assures him of going into tonight's final. So that was a good move by Tim. He just put himself into a nice position at the bell to accelerate hard, take the 5 points. Now he just needs to stay safe, stay away from that French rider who I'm sure will be given a warning. So not only did he push underneath, but he almost caused a crash. I think Nathan was just given a reminder about the racing lane rules, but when you dive underneath a rider, make progress, and almost cause a crash, that might be a warning. So got a very good complement of ECI commissaires, international commissaires here, and they do a fantastic job. So there's several riders on 0 points. There's a couple of riders dropped. We've got one French rider, possibly a local, riding in the Van Riesel kit. They have a strong association with the AG2R cycling team. Riders in the bunch. Riders in the bunch are keen to contest for points. Well, it's good to see that French rider is going up around the outside this time. He 233 Jean-Pierre, I don't know, just his name's just disappeared from the board. Wouldn't be too upset if that French rider wasn't in the final tonight, because yeah, the final's going to be longer and harder, and you don't want riders like that. Although even if he doesn't score points in this final sprint, he's going to have a high placing, so that's going to get some of those riders on zero through to the final. So, Tim Pawson, safely through. So we're looking forward to another exciting final, especially after that points race of Nathan Bunce and the 35 to 39 taking the silver medal behind ex-professional Marcel Weiss and the Hungarian rider Laszlo Varaya, who is a continental professional rider still, continental professional team out of Hungary.